What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, bringing to you another pickups video, Blu-rays and whatnot. So without further ado, let's get into what I have picked up this week. It's quite a lot, this one, quite a lot. But yeah, first up we have a double pack of Under Siege and Under Siege 2. Super nostalgic for these films, guys. Super nostalgic. Steven Seagal is one of the, I want to say, he's one of my favourite action stars, but the problem with Steven Seagal, he tends to be typecast into the same character every movie. So I think when it comes to picking up films for him, I like these two the most. I really like Hard to Kill as well, so probably pick up those two. I'll pick up this one, I'll probably pick up Hard to Kill at some point as well, but yeah, really like these two. I tend to be drawn more to Under Siege 2 as the one that I prefer, solely because I remember watching this more as a kid, and I like where it's on a train as well. I think it's a pretty decent. I think it's an underrated movie as well. Maybe I think a lot of films are underrated, but I do think this one, Under Siege 2, is, I don't know, I just think I enjoy Under Siege 2 more. I've got more nostalgic ties towards it. Under Siege 1's pretty cool, literally Die Hard on a fucking boat, that's literally what it is. Well, Under Siege 2 is literally Die Hard on a train. But yeah, these two are great examples of what Die Hard did for the action genre, that kind of one man versus many kind of template. But yeah, I love these films, really underrated movies. I'll check them out if you're into action. Next up is the Evil Dead Trilogy. Had to get this on Blu-ray. Evil Dead, definitely a classic right there. Classic. Evil Dead 2, I think, is a masterpiece in kind of like that kind of black comedy, black horror kind of stuff. Black comedy horror. Army of Darkness, I'm not a fan of Army of Darkness. It goes too far in the goofy side of it for me. So that's how I kind of rate that. But we all know what my favourite one is. My favourite one is the 2013 remake, but that's obvious if you've watched this channel. But yeah, still a great trilogy. I mean, if I'm going to watch all three, I'll still watch Army of Darkness. Maybe eventually I'll gravitate to it. But right now, number two. If I was going to rank these, it'd be Evil Dead 2, Evil Dead, Army of Darkness. But I still do like to have the trilogy in my collection. So it's a nice little kind of slimline trilogy. Doesn't take up too much space on the shelf. Like it a lot. Cool. Now next up is my favourite horror film of all time, which is The Exorcist. Had to get this one, of course. Classic cover art as always. Comes with 2 discs. Comes with the theatrical release and the director's cut. It's got a bunch of special features on each disc as well, which is really cool to see. So yeah, looking forward to diving into the special features on this one. Favourite movie of all time. They say the older the film, the better it looks in HD, and they also say that with the 4K Blu-rays as well. But I haven't got a 4K player yet, so it is what it is. Next up is also another science fiction classic for me, Blade Runner. A film that I feel only Ridley Scott can give us. It's a fantastic science fiction movie. Remember when I first watched this, I got completely confused towards the end of the film about what the fuck was going on. It does kind of mess with your brain a little bit, but it's still a great science fiction movie. I'm sure fans of film have already seen it. It's fantastic. I like the slipcover as well. The slipcover's really nice. It's a cool little slipcover. So Warner Brothers iconic moments. So that's a kind of a collection you can get, I suppose. We'll see if I get any more of those. But yeah, Blade Runner is really fucking good. Love it movie. This one's interesting. I picked this up on the whim, kind of a blind buy for me, called Psychomania from BFI. Comes with the Blu-ray and the DVD. It's called a booklet. This sounds pretty. This film sounded interesting to me, where a biker kind of makes a pact with the devil that if he and his crew commit suicide, they'll come back as immortals. So he tries to convince all his crew to commit suicide at the same time on the same night. Apparently that goes wrong, and some people do commit suicide, some people don't, and then the people that do come back as kind of like these horrific kind of immortal beings that terrorize the town. So The concept sounded great to me. I'm really up for the concept, so yeah, I thought I'd pick this one up. Let me know if you've seen this one. If it's any good, let me know. Psychomania. Dig the artwork as well. It's great. Next one is a film that I've never seen before, and it's meant to be like the greatest film of all time, going by a lot of lists on the internet. And that's Citizen Kane. Never seen this one at all. I know it's meant to be super influential in terms of American filmmaking. It laid down the groundwork for all of it, and yeah, you know, it brought techniques that are still being used to this day in film. You know, directing techniques, shooting techniques, the art of character, and the art of, like, you know, shots and framing, all these kind of things. It meant to have influenced going forward. And as a film fan, I feel like I have to see this film, as it is that influential. I need to see it. So I don't know if I want to say I'm looking forward to this one. I think I'm watching this film not because I want to watch it, but solely in the fact that I feel like I'm obligated to watch it as a film fan, to see, you know, where we've come, because I think it's important. But yeah, Citizen Kane should be an interesting one as a first watch. Next up is a film that I don't really remember. I remember it, but I don't remember it, if that makes sense. Like, I remember my dad loving this movie. Yeah, you know, it should be a good one. Charles Bronson, Death Wish. I like my revenge films. I do remember this, but I don't remember this. It's annoying me now. I think his daughter gets killed by a gang, and then he just goes out and just takes matters into his own hands and hunts them all down. Something along those lines. I know that much. But yeah, looking forward to this one. I do like my revenge films, so we will enjoy this one for sure. Death Wish. Next one is a cool box set. Nightmare on Elm Street Blu-ray box set. Now I didn't know it was going to come in this massive box, which kind of disappointed me, because I wanted to have like a slim kind of just the whole all discs in kind of one pack, and like the Friday the 13th box set that I showed last week. I kind of wanted something like that, but it doesn't come out. It comes in this massive box. The problem I have with it is all the covers are the same, so it's a bit boring. It's a bit underwhelming. But yeah, it's a bit underwhelming. But it does come with all the films. Some of the films are split across one disc, which is annoying. I don't like that at all. But the same was with a lot of these. I suppose these box sets these days are saving space and saving money, so they're cheaper for the consumer. But it is what it is, I suppose. Still cool to have them all on Blu-ray. Be sure to be watching these at some point, but it's alright. It's cool to have them all on Blu-ray, but the box set is a bit underwhelming. I don't care for it. Let me know what you think. Yeah, for Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, a box set that I'm really happy to have, and it's actually a beautiful box set, is the Superman motion picture Anthology. This is from 1978 to 2006. I'm really happy to have it. You get Superman 1 theatrical, Superman 1 expanded, Superman 2 theatrical, Superman 2 the Richard Donner cut, I forgot his name then, the Richard Donner cut, Superman 3, Superman 4, and then Superman Returns, can't see it, Superman Returns, and then bonus disc. I think this is a really nice set. I watched Superman, the first Superman last night. The problem I have with this set though is that I don't think it really tells you, because I watched this one last night, but it was like 2.5 hours long, so I'm not sure if it's the expanded edition. It doesn't really say on the disc, so I was a bit annoyed. I don't think it is. I think it's the regular version, 2.5 hours, and then I think this one's the expanded version, but maybe I should check that on at some point and check. But yeah, it's just a really nice box set if you're into the Superman movies. But yeah, really like this set. It's a really nice set. It's a beautiful set. So you're really happy to have that. Got that for a fair price as well. Pretty decent. The theme song is just like so nostalgic to me, the Superman films. And then last but not least, we have the Predator 4 movie collection. Obviously it includes Predator, Predator 2, Predators, and The Predator. I got this so I could compile my next ranking video, which would be the Predator ranking video. Now with this, I don't really remember Predator 2 that much. Predator 1 is a classic action film. It's just fantastic. One of the best action films ever made in my opinion. I don't remember Predator 2 at all. So I got this solely to revisit Predator 2 and to revisit Predators. I just don't really remember Predators. I remember Adrian Brody being a really miscast. Basically a bad casting decision, I think. And I'll get into that with my ranking. But yeah, I don't really remember this film except for Adrian Brody, and I know that it's back in the jungle. That's all I really know about that film. And yeah, The Predator, I saw that when it came out in the cinema. I won't get into it now, but you can imagine that I do have things to say about it. But yeah, that's the Predator box set. Pretty chuffed to have that, even though there might be one film that I'd rather not have. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, Predator. So yeah, happy to have that. So that is the whole that we have here. Pretty darn happy with it. Running out of space though, that's the problem when you collect shit. You run out of space eventually, but hopefully we can get more space. Hopefully. But yeah, as always, thank you ever so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you can hit the like button, that would really help out, so please do that. And if you want to see more from this channel, you know, movies, Blu-ray collections, ranking videos, stuff like that, yeah, if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified for more videos from me. If you don't like this video and think I'm rubbish, as always, the dislike button is right over there. I don't think really anybody cares though. It's right there. No one cares. No one cares. With that being said, guys, as always, I've been Jason, and I am out.